Sure. Hey, Kelsey, after your season last year and the success that you had in Bradenton, do you enter training camp with a higher level of confidence than years past?
Yeah, I definitely do. But I wouldn't even say so much it's because of, the season I had, although it plays a factor. It's just I don't know the belief system I have here with Coach Catch and Doc Barber, that's what I call her. And my coaches like Coach Steve and of course Coach Marianne, like they just kind of implement that, they make it better for me to kind of like be myself. So I think the more and more I get into it, the more and more comfortable I get.
Is it odd for you at all to consider yourself a veteran? I mean, I know this is only year four, but on a younger team, you kind of are.
Yeah, it's pretty weird because like A Will, Leah Wilson, and even like Maya and all them and Unique, they ask me questions and I be like, it's so weird because like I don't know, I was just there and I'm kind of still there because I'm still technically under rookie contract. So it's weird to even for them to even ask me questions or look at me or know that they believe in me to ask me questions. So it's weird, but I enjoy it. I'm grateful for it, and I treat them with respect. And we just kind of like bounce our mentalities off one another and enjoy it at this point.
How would you describe that dynamic? Because it would seem like on one hand, you've got a lot of players now looking up to you, but on the other hand, you're still looking to grow and improve in your own right. And you're probably looking up to perhaps more veteran players or the coaching staff. What's that dynamic like for you?
It's pretty weird though, to be honest, Pat. It's one of those things where it's like, how do I even like respond? Because like I said, I was just there. So I take it as a one day at a time type of thing. It's really weird because a lot of them don't know. And I'm just now knowing and understanding, but I'm not fully there. So I think collectively, the more we get into it, I think we'll all just get better as the day goes on. But like I said, that leadership role and being able to brace the young ones, although I'm pretty young myself, it's a big deal, and you just want to be there for them because everything goes fast. So you just got to be there for them where you can and be that support system they need.
As a team, you guys didn't really get a training camp last year, and I know you
No.
had been through them before, but with a new coach, I'm sure that was made the learning curve a little bit more steep than you would have liked. How key is having a training camp in a second year under Marion Stanley's system for you, and how key do you think it will be for this team?
It's very important. It's a big deal because, like I said, we kind of went with COVID and everything we had to go through with different players not being able to be a part and us being delayed, kind of threw us off our axis as far as getting what we needed to get done based on what Marianne needed from us. I think this year we get a fresh start on, principles, the basics, being able to like respond to her command as far as what she needs from us, and then we can respond and play the game the right way. So it's a big deal. It's a big deal to have a training camp and be able to kind of get the real Marianne and get the whole coaching staff under wraps and being able to respond and have a day by day instead of everything being so rushed. It's a big difference.
This is a big rookie class. What has stood
Yeah.
out to you about the rookies that you have here in camp?
I think they all are unique and bring something really amazing to the table. It's amazing. You got a person like Maya, who's like she reminds me of Tiffany Hayes, very athletic, very bouncy. You got a person that's aggressive, Leah Wilson, who's aggressive, doesn't take no prisoners, and you love to have that. And then you have a person like Unique who just dominates the paint and being able to battle with Big T. So, and then you got somebody like Trinity who's been in the trenches, in the Final Four and being able to know what it's like to compete. So, I mean, it's a big deal. You can't forget people like Chelsea either, because like everybody's competing, everybody's battling. It's good to have them. It's good to embrace them. It's good to be able to take a young group and being able to implement into what we have. It's a big deal.
That's all I got. Thanks, Kelsey.
Thank you.
Thanks, Pat. Kelsey, I'll ask one. You said that you're not a veteran, but you've been here, the last few days with the new practice court, new locker room. What do you think of everything compared to what was here in Banker's Life before that?
I'm like a kid in the candy store, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like all this kind of stuff, I won't lie to you. The stuff that we had before, I mean, it was very different, but I was grateful for that too. The circumstance was different, but you see everything now. Like we even got our own room to kind of do like media, so it's a big deal. Like you kind of be grateful for where things are going, and with the places and organization, the Indiana Field organization believe in us. It's kind of like one of those things where we embracing it. We embracing the process, and them taking the chance to do this for us just shows that we got to compete a little bit more, dig deep, and hopefully make all this worth it.
All right. Anything else for Kelsey, guys? No? Okay. Thank you, Kelsey. And we'll have Leah Wilson on to wrap it up here.
All right, thank you guys. Y'all have a good one.